You are young.
This was me in high school. Jacob?
You're ambitious.
I had 1 year to prove to myself that I didn't need to go to college.
And you want to make a name for yourself in the new world where AI will take over the entire economy. Well, in this video, I'm going to go over the exact steps that I would take if I was starting from scratch in this new AI economy, where everything in the next 10 to 20 years will revolve around how you can use AI and your ability to do it better than the next person. Because everybody tells you that in order to take advantage of AI, you just use AI. But what does that really mean? While most people are using AI the same way your mom is, some people are using it to create their dream life. You see, there's two paths of people. There are the people that will unfortunately become replaced by AI, where their jobs will be easily automated and AI will do it faster and cheaper than them. But then there's the other people, the people that are the ones implementing and using the AI to make their business or other people's businesses cheaper and more cost effective to run, which ultimately means that you are able to cash flow and profit off of AI doing the work. I don't think it's an overstatement to say that we have entered the next revolution, which I'm calling the AI revolution. I think it's pretty obvious what side you want to be on, because you need to understand the game that you're in. And the game that you're in is now AI is a tool that everybody has access to it. AI is just 50% of the equation, because in a world where everybody has AI, it's no longer the competitive advantage. You need to do more. You need to have other strategic advantages in order to compete. So there's a few things you need to do in order to actually get competitive advantages, and I'm going to go through them right now. I think the first and biggest thing that I would do is you focus on one tool. Pick one tool to become an expert in, rather than having 3-4 different tools that you're average in. For me, that's Lovable, but for you, that could be NAN, that could be Zapier, that could be Cursor, there's so many other tools. Do some research, just use ChatGPT and say, what are some of the most popular AI tools out right now, and try to find one that fits your, skills and even desires as much as possible. Everyone's going to be good at different things. The next thing I would do, I would take that tool and I would focus down even more. So I would try to pick a niche within that tool set. So let's say you pick NAN, okay? NAN is a popular automation tool. There's a lot of different businesses you can automate for, right? And it's going to be hard to compete in a world where you're competing against, 5,000 NAN experts, right? And so what I would do is I would niche down even more. I would pick a niche, a vertical, an industry, and I would go after just that and become the best at, let's say, automations for restaurants or automations for gyms or automation for real estate agents. So if you're going after realtors, maybe you say, I will automate your entire CRM workflow process so that when you get a lead, it automatically goes through a sequence of email reminders and text reminders to start nurturing the leads, and eventually it gets added to a new CRM and XYZ. You get the point. You want to make sure that your offer is super specific to that niche, because it will resonate with them way easier. Now, the hardest part of this whole process will be getting your first 3 to 5 clients. For those first 3 to 5 clients, you're really going to have to brute force your way through. I would recommend doing cold email, LinkedIn outbound, organic content, maybe a paid ads funnel, maybe just offering to work for them for free or cheap just to get your foot in the door. The best strategy right now to scale beyond those 5 clients is building in public. Building in public is this idea that, on Twitter and LinkedIn, where you post as you're building your business. It kind of gives people an inside look on the process and the successes and the lows. But on top of that, if you're actually able to drive good results for those first 3 to 5 clients, you're able to now talk about them and show the results of what your work did in order to attract even more clients. This could be easily your biggest acquisition channel, and it is one of our biggest channels right now, just from me tweeting and posting on LinkedIn about what we're doing. Here's the biggest thing, and I will say this to be completely honest. I could give you all the tips and tricks in the world. I could walk you through every single step that I've taken, but ultimately it's up to you. It's up to you to want to actually get started and take action. And there is no better time than what's happening right now. There is a window of opportunity for you to strike gold, because AI is still early enough where people haven't caught on, but it's late stage enough where the tools are powerful enough to make a real difference. And so it adds for this beautiful window of opportunity right now for the people that actually take advantage of AI to build really meaningful businesses and hopefully really meaningful lives on the back of AI. Because you do not want to end up on the bad side that we talked about before. The people that are going to get replaced by AI, the people that are going to be, slaves to AI essentially. You want to be the person that is in charge of the AIs, that is building with the AIs and is allowing the AIs to make money for you on autopilot. This entire channel is going to be dedicated towards how to make money with AI, building products, building software, building agencies, etc. And so if you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.